So, we've got rainbow thing, we've got stone through the ages, we've got a night haunts the present.
I like the rainbow one. That one's pretty cool.
That one is pretty cool. And we've got, what's the fourth one? I forget what the other one was. Something gay, no doubt.
I think the ghost one
Marl-
would be fun.
the robot one's the fourth one.
Marl's best animation happens in the rainbow one, so.
That's true. But we've got to do the sun one before the rainbow one.
Oh yeah, that's true.
At least I like to do it that way. So what's the vote? Chat votes, and also you two vote. What's your vote? You.
Well, I kind of like the ghost one because there's a lot of frog in it.
That's true.
And
So we'll do that one
Okay.
last.
Some funny dialogue.
we'll-
We'll do that one.
We'll give chat like 12 or how many seconds it takes.
The chat has said rainbow.
Yeah, me too. I say that.
All right.
Everyone's going for rainbow. We've got to do the sunstone first, though. if
Yeah,
we're gonna
so
do rainbow.
sunstone.
So sunstone. Well, sorry, Frog, you've been outvoted.
I mostly wanted to do it for your voice, but I
Your
guess you
voice is
hate
pretty
me.
great.
That's true. Don't worry, we will do it. It's not like we're going to skip it.
Yeah.
We'll do it later where it's going to be
Will.
more funny because we'll be more tired. Anyway, so to do the sunstone, first you land here at the Empire State Building.
Yeah.
Next, we've got to have... Really, it doesn't matter who we have in the party, like, at all. But we do need to wear a red
So
mail,
depressing.
and I guess you can wear the Tatum suit, and
It's actually pretty. I think. Pretty
Wear the
good to
flea
have.
bra.
and a red vest. No, we didn't get the flea bra. We've got the red
We didn't
bra
charm
on the
it.
robot.
We didn't charm it off of her.
We didn't charm the bra off of the man.
Who looked like a woman.
Yay.
All right.
Logic.
So the reason we want the red stuff is because there's a boss fight like 5 steps into this thing, which looks like the Ocean Palace with the creamed corn
does.
glowing.
Maybe it is.
And so we've got to fight this giant eyeball. He is not the sun. He is the son of sun.
Oh yeah, I remember the sun.
Yeah.
So what you do, you get Chrono to Cyclone him, and it does no damage to anything except for the fires, but who cares? He will counterattack with a flare. With a flare. Which just heals everybody except for Lucca. And you gotta look at the flame that doesn't do a counterattack. So that one did. That one did. That one did.
At least it's a good thing they're not all attacking. Well, he did Cyclone, right?
Right, he did Cyclone. What? Oh, no. Oh, that's right. I forgot. You have to wait for him to do the roulette shuffle. Then you do a Cyclone.
Do the roulette shuffle.
Okay, so that's obviously not the right one now. The son of son of son of son.
Sign of Sam.
I didn't come here looking for trouble. I just came to do the son of son shuffle.
So come on, foo guys. So come on, foo guys.
So, anyway, so it's impossible to lose this fight if you have the red vest or the red mail on. It might take a long time if you don't figure out the gimmick. And if Lucca dies, then Lucca dies. It serves her right for making me replay the game for 40 minutes.
Yes, because it was her fault.
Totally.
Oh, it kind of was. So this one
Totally
didn't
not.
attack.
Totally not you pressing R instead of L.
How can you be on the screen and in this room at the same
Look,
time?
we can
Lucca?
read that limerick now. Except we can't because it scrolled off the screen.
No.
Can't you scroll
Here,
up?
well, I can. I'm playing this game.
You're playing a game? I thought you were. Never mind.
So what happens when you hit the right one? It does a little ding, and it hurts the eyeball.
Do a little ding, hurt the eyeball.
Spelling ba totes. That's what Madeline has said. Oh, I guess he does that attack too, which isn't fiery, and now Lucca's dead. No, Mickey. Mickey's like, I like how we all vote for Rainbow and we're doing something else. We have to do this one before we do the Rainbow one. That's why I'm doing this one. But
Yeah,
the
Mickey.
Rainbow one's after this.
Get with the times, Mickey.
There we go. Okay, the limerick's back on.
Oh dear.
But I have to watch the screen so I can see the shuffle real quick. Flared.
Dude.
Dude, 3 noses?
What? Excuse me?
So now I don't have anything to
If
do.
he cyclones that one, wouldn't that one that he does hit kill him, like, hurt him once?
No, because it has to be that one's the only one attacked. If so it's going to be the bottom right. So that's why you can't just cyclone it and it will work correctly. So, yeah. Anyway. Sorry, I'm getting ready for this limerick. Okay. There once was a mom in a juicer. It seems that we all would be losers. Jeff cheated the game to make it more tame, so the timing at last was much looser.
Boo! I mean, thank you.
Don't boo the limericks. The limericks are what make this stream special.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess the doodles.
Hey!
Maybe. And maybe the playing just a little bit.
Everybody plays.
I thought it was a frog puppet.
Oh, dang it. There's a roulette shuffle. Guys, don't play roulette.
That's the only thing you learned from this.
Maddie likes the statues. The angry guys.
Haha!
Roulette will make you die of fire.
No, if you wanted to know though, roulette actually is the only game that, if you ever do gamble, roulette's actually the one with the best odds of winning. It's still less than 50%.
The winner is black.
But it is the one with the best odds. You just vote if you do if you just bet on a color, you're more likely to, I think it was this one. I hope it was.
Well, I guess it would be 50% in other things if there are only 2 people playing.
Well, the problem is when you're gambling in Vegas or something, you're playing against the house, not against other people.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Maddie's right. They're weeping angels.
Oh no! Except they turned into demons.
They're weeping demons. Except there actually are statues that look more like the weeping angel statues. They're not like these angry.
And they're definitely women.
Yeah,
I mean, men. Men, that was...
You said it! That one is true!
I was talking about the wibble 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 wobble wobble.
Son of Sun is losing its fire, guys. It's going out.
It's going out.
It didn't even flare me that time.
Where are the weeping
Ball of
angel
flame.
ones?
We'll probably see them in the Black Omen if we don't see them again in here. There was a bunch of them in the Ocean Palace.
I remember those guys.
Yeah, they were pretty cute.
They were dope.
They didn't kill you, so that's good.
It's always a plus when you don't die.
Yeah.
Anyway, he just unceremoniously dies. Not even in an attack, it just kind of... He loses his fire. Hey, we found G.
Oh, you'll never find me, W. Wait, there's the men statues right there. They're definitely men.
Are these men or women? What do
Men.
you think, Ivy?
They're definitely men.
Don't listen to
I
John.
can't even tell what they are.
See, I told you.
Well, you can't tell what they are. Their default, there's men. What do you think, chat? Is this a man statue or a woman statue? I say it's a woman. Doodler says
Let me
it's a
see.
man.
I say Jeff Strong. And
Take a look.
Definitely
Closely. I still think it's a woman.
Yeah, I think it looks more like a woman.
Yeah.
But Maddie says man.
Aha!
So we've got a stalemate now. Oh, the sister says female.
The sister just siding with Ivy.
Oh, the sister siding with common sense and her eyeballs. Okay, anyway, so that...
Not
Speaking
Speaking of eyeballs, that eyeball had a...
logic.
Actually, Maddie says girl.
Don't bring logic into this.
Everybody's saying woman except for you.
Oh,
Sir Watt said woman.
I guess because I'm unpopular, that means I'm wrong. Well, I'll go back to junior high and change all of my beliefs.
Talk to my friends.
It isn't subjective. This is the ancient sunstone? It doesn't even have an ounce of energy left in it. It used all of its energy arguing with itself about whether these statues next to it were women or men.
Well, that seems like a silly thing to argue about when they're definitely
or the son
men.
of sun.
We could
happened.
probably recharge it with sunlight, but that would take eons.
Is that even a word?
That's even longer than an eon.
It's eon, but they spell it with an A because it's fun.
Alright.
Sounds fancy.
Alright, so...
Magical.
Here's the thing with the sunstone.
It's a pretty easy quest, actually.
It is a pretty easy quest, because the hardest part was that thing that we just did. Now the rest of it's just, we leave it in one place for 1 billion years.
No,
Or actually about 65 million.
gotta leave it somewhere for a billion years.
Anyway, Lucca's still only 1 hit point, but whatever. It's also the only quest where we have to go back to the prehistoric ages.
It's so fun there.
Sir Watt says, those are not masculine hips, nor are they man boobs.
Hey, don't talk about me that way.
No, he's talking about himself, but thanks for looking. All right.
How does...
So there's this one random island.
Oh yeah, continental drift. I forgot about that.
There's this one random island that's off the coast in every single time zone.
Yeah,
that
is true. The
Time
laws
period,
of
I
continental
believe is what
drift
you
don't
mean.
apply to it.
Well, it kind of does. Watch what happens when. So we leave the sunstone.
Well, it
here.
moves to the right, so...
It's never dark in here because this is. How does that even make sense? Like, isn't there nighttime in this world?
It's the one part of the world where the sun always hits it.
And the axis of the world just conveniently points directly at the sun.
So this is like the North Pole that's somehow always pointed at the sun?
Yep.
Yep.
Well, okay, I guess.
Get with the program,
I guess
player.
that. What? Sorry, I just got the chills for a second. That was weird. All right, so here's the thing, though. So obviously we go from the last one.
There's
the first
one of them, I think. I went to all of them where I think you get like a tab or something.
Continental drift.
But-
It is slightly to the left, so you are
And
correct.
slightly more heart-shaped.
That's true. It's fallen in love with you.
What?
Not with you.
Oh.
It's gone! The Moonstone is gone! I expected something I just left on the ground to be there 65 million years later. Been gone for ages. Let's try another time period. Maybe we can find it during the apocalypse. Oh, wait. That's probably a bad idea.
Yeah, that movie doesn't even come out for a year.
That's and... Oh, okay, never mind.
What are you talking about?
X-Men.
I was going to say Armageddon. I'm like, that movie came out 20 years ago, but you're right, apocalypse. Anyway, but not much continental drift after Lavos destroys the world.
Yeah.
Alright, so still not here. I wonder if someone from this time period has taken it.
But probably
Hint, hint.
not.
Hint, hint. Well, let's
I need some more life potion with my 1 point of health.
So we fly around, we're like, well, where would the sunstone be? Would it be Sunny D? And whoa, there's twinkling!
No, that's the Star Stone. Hey, the Sunstone, was its eye green or yellow?
It was bluish, I think.
Okay.
What was Chrono doing there? He was like,
He's just like, you wait for a
Help
second,
me!
and he's like, play the game! Play the game! Play the game! Anyway, before we go check out the Sunstone, we're gonna go stop at the Snail Stop.
The old Snail Stop Cafe.
What's Vecchio doing over there?
Well, I'll tell you in a second, but first we're gonna get some jerky, but he's saving it.
Looks like he's playing the
I
piano.
might let it go for a gajillion
Yeah.
dollars.
A cajillion?
Well, it's just 9,900 actually. Now we've got some jerky. Jerky is really expensive though. It's like $6 for a teeny little bag.
Yeah.
Are you talking about real life?
Yes. I'm the piano man. Play a sad one, Joe, or something upbeat, please. You want a sad one, Joe, or something?
Sad
What
and
do you
sweet
say,
and I
chat?
knew it complete.
Sad or upbeat?
Well, chat's going to take half a minute to catch up.
Yeah.
Oh, so you two vote.
Upbeat.
Upbeat?
Yeah, let's do upbeat.
Upbeat is the consensus.
I have one question.
What is your one question?
Whoa,
can the
it's like I'm in a
piano-
battle.
How can the
Dee-da-dee-dee.
piano play a guitar song?
It's probably a synthesizer. He just hit the bike race with Johnny button.
Yep.
Hey, he's the man.
Let's dance. Okay, we're done. Maddie voted for sad, and I'm sad that Maddie didn't get her saddie.
Sorry, Maddie. You know, we gotta play the
Maybe
Saddie for
later.
Maddie. Go back and play the Saddie.
Anyway, so this guy's got the sunstone because his house is glowing. So we talked to him about it. Moonstone? Never heard of it.
Wait, what's...
The
That was
moonstone.
the sunstone.
Well, it's not the sunstone yet. We haven't charged it up.
That's true.
Dad loves money more than he loves me.
Oh.
And who wouldn't, you horrible little urchin?
The person I hate most? My dad, of course. I'm going to stare at the
my
wall
gosh.
and let everyone know. The children are slipping away from us. It's so sad.
What do I care?
But I still love this idiot. He's got a tiny band hiding in it.
What?
In the piano.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone says Daddy's greedy. They're lying, right? I mean, he's
So-
given me this bow.
So the little girl's alright. So that's
She's all good.
Yeah.
So if you'll notice, this is the town. Let's see, where does it say it?
The town of Sparkly.
Town of Sparkly.
I love the town of Sparkly.
Pour.
Pour.
This is the town of Pour. Porre. The
Aw.
guests just pour in. Ha ha.
Ooh.
Keep this in mind because this town is very important for Chrono Cross. Even though you never visit it again. But I'll tell you why in a second. Because I've got a theory about this town.
I got a theory.
Which I will explain at the end of this little side quest.
I wish that you could go forward 20 years so you could do Chrono Cross and Chrono Trigger. That would be awesome.
Like
In fact,
the
let's
same.
just switch emulators. And
Just start playing Chrono Cross. I see you have some jerky. Oh. Will you sell it for 10,000 G? Yes, I'll give it to you, or not interested. Madeline's like, funny Jonathan. Or maybe she's like, funny Jonathan? I can't tell.
no, I'm a funny Jonathan. No, everybody likes Jonathan. He's funny.
You're giving it away? I thought there were no kind
Wow.
people left in this world.
That kid is really fast.
You can bet my children are going to learn the value of sharing 400 years from now. She is still shocked.
Dun
There she goes.
dun dun.
All right, let's year it up. So, if somebody 400 years ago gives your ancestor some jerky, you'd become a much nicer person.
Yeah.
I know I would.
Yeah.
Wouldn't.
Why doesn't anybody give your great-great-great-grandmother a piece of jerky?
Cause she's
In
dead.
the
Oh.
land where one piece of jerky can feed an entire army.
It's really good jerky.
yeah.
I'm just saying, this is like divine jerky.
Oh, this jerky is divine.
It's made from unicorns. And look, now the kid's not staring at the wall. And
That's
she's like,
good.
the person I like most, my dad, of course. Even though their house looks exactly the same.
What does that have to do with anything?
I don't know. What do you think if he was greedy, he'd have like piles of money? It'd be like Scrooge McDuck or something. I wish my husband were a little less generous. Oh, nobody can please you, Mama. That's right. I said it. You're interested in the Moonstone? Well, someone simply left it here. Seems important to you folks. Why don't you take it? Zap.
Come back with your friend here for some French fried frog legs.
She taught them to be really generous.
Oh yeah, share it,
Yeah, you
help the needy.
strange little-
Thinking about making that the town motto. Here's the thing, though. Okay, so here's where my theory is going to. While I'm putting the Moonstone back in place.
More theories.
Look, they're fun.
Also,
they?
towns have seemed to expanded quite a lot in 20 years.
Well,
Like, a
yeah.
ton.
well, you mean in 400 years?
No, in Chrono Cross.
Oh,
It's,
Chrono Cross, you don't actually see the town of Pour. That's a different thing altogether.
I know, but like, even just like anywhere in the world, it's just like, oh my gosh, there's only like 3 buildings here.
Well, Chrono Cross takes place in an archipelago that's not actually like on this map, and they explain why in Chrono Cross. Like it'd be maybe there in the middle. I'm pointing at the screen, like the stream can see it.
Yep.
But anyway, that's nothing to do with anything. So in Chrono Cross, Pour is this giant like military nation that basically destroys Guardia and possibly kills off a lot of characters from Chrono Trigger, and is like occupying the little archipelago that most of Chrono Cross takes over. But the thing is, Pour in this game, you think like that doesn't make sense. We made the mayor nice.
It's so poor.
Why does making the mayor nice suddenly turn Pour into this giant military nation only 20 years later? And my theory is this.
Here it comes.
If you don't want to hear it,
I didn't say I didn't want to hear it.
Okay.
I just said here it comes. I was letting everybody know that it was about to happen.
well, that's very kind of you.
Yeah, I know. I'm a
Is
great guy.
because they made the mayor kind of nice, he also is kind of a pushover. Like that one Star Trek episode where Kirk splits into his like good and evil halves. His good half is a wimp, and so his evil half is more assertive and stuff. So the mayor's not assertive enough, and so his like political enemies, who in the timeline where the mayor was a jerk, like he stays the mayor though because he's aggressive enough to keep the seat. But when he's a wimp, his enemies end up beating him in an election or by blackmail or something stupid, and they're the ones who end up pushing for war and pushing for the large military. and also get help from Dalton somehow.
Yep.
So anyway, that's my theory. My game theory.
Oh dear.
Maddie says, good theory. Sir Watts says, is my connection getting glitchy? Or Z said, my theory is this, like 20 times now.
No, your connection isn't glitchy.
Amazing! With this much energy, I can make a powerful weapon. Let's go back to my house now.
Now I need to play Chrono Cross even more, so I know what happens.
You do. I'll modify the Sunstone to extract its energy. Then we'll just vacuum pack it into a cartridge. So she takes the Sunstone, is like,
Shunk.
like, this is what this machine. It's the multi-purpose crush your mother's legs and pack a stone into a bullets machine.
That's its only two purposes.
Pretty much. Also, it has a refrigerator on the side.
Yep.
And it's finished. And yay, yay, yay! Ha-cha! Now you do that, Lucca.
Okay.
Cha, cha, cha. There you
I
go.
can't do
Now it is
very-
happening.
We got a wonder shot. Pa-ching. Sometimes I amaze myself.
But
Yeah.
only yourself.
Pow.
Take a look, Lucca. French fried frog legs. I borrowed a bit of the Sunstone. Great something nifty. It's the same, like, sprite, so I'm giving him the same voice. Wow, now we've got sunshades
The same sprite as who?
as the mayor.
Oh.